Hey guys, this is my third take because apparently my mic wasn't working before, and the second time it wasn't recording the cursor, so yeah, that's fun. This is what, 30 minutes of recording I've already been doing? Alright, I just want to get this over with. Anyway, so I'll talk about the scanners soon. I want to talk about this first. So this is in the PlayStation Access gameplay, but I want to break it down. So this is the your thermal protection, and obviously this signifies what kind of protection it is or the climate. Here's the temperature, the planet name, and it says extreme cold. Here's your health, your shield. I don't really know what that is. Here's your ammo, your wanted levels. You can vaguely see it, and I'm not sure what this bar is. Here's your like thing with the waypoint. All right, so back to the scanner. If you saw a scanner in older gameplay, it you scan your surroundings in like one tap of a button. But in this, it's kind of like a camera now, and I guess it makes a waypoint to it. If it's a building, I don't know. So yeah. So here, there's nothing here. Okay, so monolith, you learn new words from alien languages, or I think this is only for the Korvax, this one. But as far as we know, there's four or maybe three species, or NPCs. You have the Korvax, that scientific race that everyone's been talking about a lot. The Malevolent Force, which are the evil people, I believe. And I think they might be the people that have the Sentinels, or that could be an entirely different people. Um, or, speech, or NPCs, like race. And then you obviously, and, I think Hell Games released this thing, it was called the Gek. We haven't seen it yet, but they're like a species that trade a lot. So yeah, so he slept at the monolith, and um, apparently you get restored, so maybe your health goes all the way back up or something. Here's the new inventory screen they're showing in action. They showed a picture of it one time, a leaked picture, or I don't know if it was leaked, I think. So it says the name that I'm not gonna bother pronouncing. So there's apparently five like inventory slots. There's a suit, weapon, ship, discoveries, and options. Or this is not inventory, it's just options. So here, like, I think this is what is proficient in this stuff. So here is, it has a scanner, a beam amplifier, I'm gonna assume that says, a mind laser, and a bolt caster. I don't know what these bars mean. Could this be the wear? I kind of hope it doesn't have any wear because, I don't know, it'd be a hassle just go around building stuff every time, whatever. So here is, the username, and he has 10,000 units. We're not sure if that's a lot in the game yet, but yeah. So here's your suit menu. So install technology manager exosuit. So shield kinetics connector, something like that. That's not even how you spell connector. I'm assuming that says kinetics or just shield. You have your jetpack, plutonium, sulfur, silicone, and carbon. I'm not sure what these symbols mean. I don't know. So obviously these are the things it's proficient in. Here's the ship, which is I'm really interested when it says ship out of range. What if it was in range? Would there be more options that you could like do with this inventory? Could you summon it to where you are? It's very interesting, I think, because it says ship out of range. It has to mean something. Does it mean like you just can't add upgrades to it that far away? Probably that's probably what it means. So it has a pulse drive, thamium, 9 deflector, phase beam, and photon. I'm gonna assume that says cannon. So yeah, those are the weapons I think, or deflector, phase beam. Yeah. So yeah, install technology. This has to mean like install technology and stuff. And we get to where he's building this land disruptor excavation tool that operates through the disruption of remotely charged plasma shells. Careless use can result in disrupted alien ecosystems, sending tension and damage to user. So it says the requirements of what you need to build, and he just builds it, and he terraforms the land, as you can see, and it says your ammo, how many he has left. But it looks like he has 3 land disruptors, and that's like his. I believe this is a bolt caster, so I think they're like kind of lasers. Yeah. And as you can see on the outer edge, he's freezing. And now he's in the cave for warmth. He said that they're gonna have Fahrenheit for Americans. So oops, sorry. So I guess that's good or something. I don't know. I don't really care. I can pretty much tell anyway. Obviously, it's cold. I don't know actually. Anyway, so he says he says there on most planets there are large cave systems. So if you look down here, it only seems to appear when he's inside some kind of place. But this is like the time. It says 8:31, and then I thought this was real time, but no, this means like when it's gonna be nighttime. It's like a half moon. So apparently that means it's gonna be nighttime at that time. So that's cool. So here, as you can see, this crab. It looks like it has crystals on it. So if you kill it, I'm wondering if you can get the crystals. I don't know. So as you can see, the time isn't there anymore. Strange. Oh, and this is for the suit. I just realized that. So yeah. So as you can see, when you discover animals, it doesn't look that different, but it does look pretty different from how it used to be. Go and watch older. It's kind of hard for me to explain it, so go watch older gameplay to figure out what I'm talking about. But yeah, scanning this now is strange. They haven't actually showed the in-game naming, like where how you name it. But on the Colbert Show, they did show like as soon as he scanned it, it just was the Colbert like whatever blank. So then it didn't show us how you name it. I'm assuming like once you discover it, you could like go to your discoveries menu and like name it. Yeah, that makes the most sense. And that said, you need to go to a beacon to upload that. So yeah. Here's a base, and as you can see, here's a landing pad. Yeah. One thing I love about the universe is that it seems to be teeming with teeming. Okay, it just seems to be like full of life. I love that. Like before, like the NPCs, I felt like one thing that worried me about this game is that I would always feel like I'd be alone. But now I don't really feel that when I play. I mean, I knew there was always ships that flew, but now there's NPCs, which is cool. And I love that you could just like it's like kind of like real time or whatever the hell does that even mean? So like, you can see like all the ships like, going and coming, stuff like that. So here is Corvax. They actually showed him moving in this gameplay. In previous gameplay or a leaked photo, it was a still image. I have reasons to believe that this isn't entirely new gameplay. I feel like in the PlayStation Access, they showed like it looked the same, and it also showed this exact screen when he talks to him. I don't know, it is new gameplay. I don't really know what I'm saying. So here's the base. I'm not sure if this is a room where you can go into or is an exit. It's probably an exit. So I didn't take a screenshot of it, but when he hovers over this chair, it seems there's a button, and you could like sit in it. I guess I don't know if that would like do anything. So yeah. As you can see, these are coordinates, and he saves it in the pod. So here's like the thing: you could thank the entity and take its offering. Offer the Corvax entity something from your inventory. So obviously they're gonna change it from saying entity, I believe. Attempt to explain that you are a peaceful creature. Ask for help learning the language. And I like that it says the Corvax entity speaks slowly, calmly, and I like that. It's cool. So you can see if they're like aggressive or not, because obviously there's no like I don't know. Like I wonder if this is a helmet or is their actual head. I would like to assume it's a helmet, but yeah. As you can see, he already knows the word traveler, so it'll highlight in orange the word you know. So yeah, here you can see he's breaking into a factory. It shows like the amount left you have to go, and it's reinforced steel. I'm not sure if it'll be other materials when you go to other bases, but yeah, he's using his mining laser, which I believe that is. Uh, bust it open. It says recharge shield with tech resources, press options. So obviously that'll bring him into the like his inventory so he can make technologies to recharge his shield. So I'm not sure when you pause the game if it's like Dark Souls where, it keeps going. I think that's what's gonna happen. So if you pause the game, everything around you is gonna keep moving and stuff. But yeah, so here's his one level 2, and obviously like GTA when it keeps growing, um everything's gonna get harder. So like, in GTA when you get 3 stars, um the helicopters come. When you get 4, the SWAT guys come. So yeah. In this one you get 3, I believe. Those like dog-looking ones come, and when you get 4, I would just like to believe that um those tall ones come. And 5, well, I would like to find out when I start playing. So yeah. Um, he destroyed a sentinel and he got 37 Heridium. So I don't think we've seen that where he's gotten items from killing sentinels. So warning, sentinel combat unit deployed. I guess that means that's that's the dog-like ones that are coming. So it'll warn you, which is cool. So here he is in the factory. He doesn't know any of these words because they're not highlighted. A loud electrical buzz can be heard from behind the outpost paneled walls. Oh, first of all, I'd like to say the reason that I'm only showing screenshots is because IGN is probably gonna take down the video if I show the whole like the gameplay and just pause it and show you. I think they might take this down anyway, but yeah, if they do, I really don't know what to say. But yeah, so it says purge reactor systems, initialize product disruption conveyor. So this it says Korvax processing facility. Is it making people? Obviously not. Could be making some kind of technology that you could steal, I would believe. Increase plasma flow beyond safety perimeters. So I don't know, some kind of factory where they make stuff. Here's just another beautiful shot of space. And in this moment I believe he says like all around us, sorry about that. I'm like touring around my earbuds in my hand. So like it says like he says, and remember, he really likes talking about the scale of his game, and that's like one of the things that like I don't know, he thinks everyone loves. Well, obviously I do. I get amazed every time he does that pull out thing with the map. So yeah, here's traders and yeah, the space station. Um, another thing, Sean dies. Sean Murray dies like 3 times or 2 times in this gameplay. Like, okay, Sean, come on, man. So yeah, you can make a bypass ship, and it looks like you can summon. Yeah, you can summon your ship. Before you, they never mentioned that, but I think it's a good thing that you can. So here he is in space. You can see this is like the name of the sun, I believe. So here's like your speed. Um, here's your radar, the airspeed. So this is new. It says Yawville undiscovered. This is how kill a something. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot the whatever it's called. Metrics. I don't really know. I went there earlier this year. Whatever. Arrive in 16 minutes. Obviously, with that speed, which is not very fast at all, he will get there in 16 minutes. But yeah, one of the things I'd like to do is just float around in space with my ship, going very slow, and just look at the scale. Because once again, that's one of the most things that definitely does get people's attention. So yeah. So here he is. Like just killing a or blowing up cargo pods of a freighter. So it says warning Sentinel interceptors, which is I believe the space police, and you'll see their ship in a second. So it says like the planet over here, like in Elite Dangerous, when you walk onto like a space station. I don't know. I don't really like Elite Dangerous that much. Not really my type of game. I really like how like vibrant this game is, No Man's Sky, which is and the graphics. It just feels more lively. Because in Elite, whenever I play it, well, it stopped working for some reason. But when I played it, I always felt like alone in space, and also I sucked. I didn't really know how to play. I'm sure it's a great game. Anyway, so yeah. Sean also said that this takes a lot of inspiration from Elite, which is cool, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, all this stuff floating out in the space, you can just swoop in, get it, and get out. So this is the Sentinel Interceptor. That's the type of ship I want, that horizontal thing. And as you can see, it's like Elite. I believe this is an Elite. It'll show you the shield and when you walk on. And there's 3 health bars? What is that? I don't know. So he died. And he respawned. So yeah. He said, I memorize this moment. He said that, oh, by the way, I'll leave a link to the gameplay in the description. Also, the one to the crafting one that just came out yesterday, I think. So yeah, when you die in space, you respawn at a space station. But He said when you crash land on a planet, like if you're doing like a battle like on like the surface of a planet, like you're flying your ship like above the surface a little bit. If you crash land, you'll probably, you know, respawn at the um the pod you saved out on the planet. But if you die in space, you'll respawn here, which is cool. So yeah, and he finally shows off the interior of the space station. So he said sometimes there will be NPCs. Um, there was a whole nother like, so there were staircases on either side, left or right. So I'm sure in the other part of this it would probably be NPCs. Yeah, but here's the room. Not sure if there's any doors to the right or left. I would imagine not. But yeah. So once again, I like how lively the universe is. This like trader is like coming and just, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna follow a ship around a lot. I know they are like they're on like rails, which obviously they are, which means like they have trade routes and stuff that they're set programmed to do. But I do wanna. That's pretty much what I want to do is just follow some NPCs around because I'm usually in games I'm really interested in the AI. Like in GTA, I'll follow someone around. I don't know why. It's not really worth it most of the time. But yeah, I'll do that sometimes. And yeah, in games, I'm just really interested in NPCs and stuff like that. Here he is in space again. Um, talking about the scale and crap. Here he is. So they've really colored the space this time. I don't know, like you got greens and blues and reds. But what I really like, I kind of did like the old Galactic map. I mean, I like this new like menu thing, but I kind of like the old colors. It was like just yellow, white, some blues, or reds. I don't know. But yeah, this is cool, I guess. So I don't really know what this means. Some kind of like resource. So this is like the star system like name. The region, I'm gonna assume like I don't really know how large the region is. But yeah, so you got two planets in orbit. So obviously Bolari 5 and some other planet. I know the Yavil was the moon, he said. So spectral yellow, so obviously that's yellow. The spectral would be red, this would be blue. Atlas connection disrupted. Um, I guess that means like there's no beacons there, or he has to find one. I don't know. Warp impossible, so it'll tell you if you could warp there, which is cool. Also, he said there's a map, like there's a GPS to get to the center, which is good because my play style is gonna be just me visiting. Like I'm gonna go on that like journey to the center slowly but surely. So I know I'm gonna make it to the center. I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm gonna go to each solar or star system that's in my way. Like if you see he's on this one, I would explore the planets here. Then I'd go to this one, and then so on and so forth, and explore those. And here, Sean does this thing in like every gameplay where he zooms out and talks about the scale, and it does amaze me every time. All the colors when he zooms out and stuff and zooms in, it's just really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed another crappy No Man's Sky video. Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for full comp. I think. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I might not get around to play comp because I really want my 100th win to be special, and I want to do it with my friends. So I hope I'll get on tomorrow. But yeah. So just remember, guys, all these stars, like even this one back here, and this one here, and these very faint ones in the distance, and this one all the way up here, each have planet-sized planets, and stuff you can explore. Actually, I'm gonna go back a picture. Hold on a second, guys. So here, you see this planet? See my cursor? Look at the tip of my cursor. That was probably their whole play area. Or no, like I'm gonna imagine that like bottom part of the cursor, the little stem. That's their whole play area, and just look at how ginormous this planet is. Oh yeah, there will be planets with rings. Yeah, just remember this faint star over here, these two very faint ones down here, this one all the way down here that you could probably not see, and this one over here too, and even this one, all have planet-sized planets, moons, space stations with traders. I mean, not all of them will have life on them, but yeah. So also the scale does make me even more hyped about the game. I'm too hyped. Please someone stop me. Alright guys, well I'll see you tomorrow for full comp, I think, maybe. I don't know. Peace out guys. See ya.